Good afternoon, everyone. As Sharon just said, I'm Leslie from Macao Government Tourism Office. Hope you're all keeping safe and well and enjoying this beautiful weather, which I can see outside. Okay, over the next 10 minutes, I'm going to share some of Macao's destination highlights with you. And then the quiz questions will come at the end. So bear with me until we get to that point. So hopefully I can move this along. Okay, so Macao is a special administrative region of China. It lies about 40 miles away from Hong Kong. And hopefully, if you can see my cursor, I can show you some of the areas of Macao. So up here, just under Zhuhai, you've got the Macao Peninsula. And then you've got 3 bridges which take you down to Macao's southern islands. And these are made up of 3 different areas. You've got Taipa, Coloane and Cotai, but that whole area is Macao. In total, about 13 square miles. The climate here is subtropical, an average annual temperature of around 20 degrees centigrade. In terms of the currency, there is a local currency. It's the Macanese pataka, which has almost the same value as the Hong Kong dollar. And in fact, Hong Kong dollars can be used in the destination as well. So if you're twinning with Hong Kong, it's easy to keep the same money. So getting to Macao, and how easy is it for us Brits to get over there? Well, in terms of visas, you don't need one. Maximum stays for up to 6 months. But in terms of arriving there, there's a few ways of entry. Macao does have its own international airport, and this is served by carriers such as Air Macao, Air Asia, which have good onward connections through the region. So you've got great routes into Cambodia, Vietnam, Thailand. So you can put Macao together with a multi-center itinerary. However, we do find that most arrivals from the UK do use Hong Kong as the gateway. So they'll come into Hong Kong International Airport. One of the routes in is via the ferry that you can see pictured here. The ferry takes about 1 hour from either the airport or from downtown Hong Kong. And in terms of frequency, from downtown, they run typically about every 20 to 30 minutes. So a different route in, as Adela just mentioned, is the relatively new Hong Kong Zhuhai Macao Bridge. It opened in October 18. It's 34 miles long, and it connects Hong Kong's Lantau Island through to Macao and to Zhuhai. In fact, shuttle buses run across here, and as Adela said, it's a 45-minute journey across, so very, very smooth process to move between the 2 destinations. So why visit Macao? It's the perfect add-on to a trip to the region, to twin with Hong Kong, or even to use as a stopover en route to Australia, particularly if you're using Cathay Pacific with their Hong Kong hub. It also offers a very different experience to other destinations in the region. And I think in large part, it's down to its unique Portuguese-Chinese heritage, which we'll touch on in a moment, and some of the other exciting attractions which I'm going to share with you now. So Macao has a long history as an important trading centre, with the Portuguese sailing to and settling in Macao from around the early 1550s. And I think here in Macao's historic centre of Macao, a UNESCO heritage site, you can see that fusion of cultures coming through in the buildings and squares, and there are 30 squares and buildings which make up the centre here. Macao's skyline is also impressive, and I think dominating the skyline is the Macao Tower. Great spot to go to get views over the city and over the Pearl River Delta. Also, if you've got clients who are adrenaline junkies, then AJ Hackett is stationed at the top there. We've got the world's highest bungee jump at 233 meters from the tower. And the folks that you can see there have just completed a skywalk around the top perimeter of the tower. Not for everybody, but yeah, it's a popular area to go to, certainly for the 20-something crowd. So moving on, those two areas were actually on the Macao Peninsula. I'm now sort of crossing south across 3 bridges to the Southern Islands, and we're into Taipei Village, a really Instagrammable spot in Macao. Very colourful. It's got a warren of alleyways, shop houses, and it's a great spot to go to for shopping, and there's an amazing food scene here as well. So this really is a must-see spot for your clients to go and check out. Further still, in the south, you get to Coloane. This is a really sleepy area of rolling hills, tranquil coastline as well. And you've got picturesque Coloane village here with its yellow chapel. It's also home to Lord Stowe's Bakery, which make Macao's famous egg custard tarts. And we'll touch on that again in a few minutes. Let's not forget though, the Macao Giant Panda Pavilion. Here you'll find Kai Kai and Shin Shin, and their 2 4-year-old pandas as well. By contrast, Macao has an amazing night scene, certainly sparkles at that time of day. It's got an incredible offering of bars, many of which are rooftop clubs. You've also got glitzy casinos throughout the destination as well. But I think no trip to Macao is complete without taking in a visit to the House of Dancing Water. This is a 90-minute show, jaw-dropping stunts and high dive acrobatics. Everybody absolutely rates the show and loves it. So do consider putting it into your client's itinerary or telling them about it before they go. Okay, so Macao is also a UNESCO Creative City of Gastronomy, and it really has a legendary food scene. I think in part because of its heritage, that merging of Portuguese and Chinese cultures, that has certainly come through in its culinary offering. So you've got some great Chinese restaurants, great Portuguese, as well as the local Macanese cuisine, which is basically a merging of those 2 cooking styles. With the spices that the Portuguese picked up on the trade routes. And you've got dishes such as African chicken just up here, which is, yeah, one of the main Macanese dishes. You've also, as I said, got the egg custard tarts, a firm favourite for any visitor and any local. And in fact, they bake 21,000 of these every day. Okay, so events and festivals in Macao, they certainly have a packed calendar. So do keep an eye. I'll share our website in a while and you can go and check out what will be happening in future months and years. But you can find cultural festivals such as the Macao International Dragon Boat Races. And there's also some major events that take place, such as the Macao Grand Prix, a street circuit Grand Prix, which takes place every November. And in terms of accommodation in destination, there's something here for all tastes and for all budgets, from 3-star all the way up to 5-star, Portuguese posadas as well. I've just pulled out a few options here, from the architectural amazingness of Morpheus here, this hotel, to the grand water deck, an impressive water area in the Galaxy Resort, which is home to a selection of hotels, including Banyan Tree. And also we've got the Sofitel Macao down here, which is a firm favourite with us Brits touring in the destination. There's lots of future openings. One to note is the Londoner Macao, which our very own David Beckham is involved with. Within that resort, there is the Londoner Hotel, and he's designing 2 floors of bespoke suites there. So watch this space on that. Okay, so almost at the end now. In terms of finding out more information, take a look at the Visit Macao website. There's lots of information on there. All of our social feeds go into that site as well. And importantly, online training, macaospecialist.co.uk is the site where you can go and learn lots more We've also got 5 great videos on there geared up to step you through each part of the region and top selling tips as well. So I think now we can move on to the first 4 quiz questions, and then we're going to take a look at a video. So on to question 1. Kai Kai and Shin Shin gave birth to twins Jan Jan and Kang Kang in June 2016. What animals are they? Mongooses, pandas, tigers, or monkeys? Number 2, the world's longest sea crossing bridge, the Hong Kong-Zhuhai Macao Bridge, opened at the end of 2018, connecting Macau with Hong Kong's Lantau Island. How long is the structure? 15 kilometers, 15 miles, 34 kilometers, or 34 miles? Question 3, Macau has a long history as an important trading centre, with Europeans settling in the early 1550s. From which European country did these settlers arrive? The Netherlands, Spain, Portugal, or France? And Macau's must-see show featuring breathtaking stunts and high dive acrobatics is called The House of Cards, The House of Magic, The House of Dancing Water, or The House of Dancing Dragons? Okay, well, some good results here. Question 1, pandas is absolutely correct. Number 2, with the length of the Hong Kong-Zhuhai Macao Bridge, it is 34 miles, so the majority have got that right. Well done. Which country did the European settlers arrive from? It was in fact Portugal, so again, 95%, excellent result there. And the show that is an absolute must-see for any of your clients is The House of Dancing Water at 71%. Okay, so moving on, I'm just going to show you one video of Macau and then we'll go on to the final quiz question. Okay, so the final question. In the video, the girl with the umbrella is in front of the Yellow Chapel in Coloane Village. The village is also home to the original Lord Stowe's Bakery, makers of Macau's famous egg custard tarts. How many do they bake daily? So is it 1,000, 2,000, 12,000, or 21,000? Quite a long question there with a very short answer. 21,000 is correct, so well done to, so that's me finished. Thank you very much for your attention today. Hope you found that enlightening. If you need any more information about Macau, I will put my email in the chat room, so do email me with any questions. Thanks once again. Bye-bye.